Hi and welcome back. I'm Caroline Best of the Tao of Horsemanship. I'm here with my lovely partner Lovey, and today we're going to be continuing our series on common mistakes beginner riders make, and today's video is where should my reins be? In our previous videos for this series, I explained where the rider's leg, foot, seat, body, and hand position should be when riding with balance, fluidity, and stability. Stability is a key word here. Stability helps you feel secure and confident. While establishing a correct position with all of these body parts helps you feel balanced, centered, and fluid and stable, your length of rein is what will help you feel most confident. So don't let anybody tell you any different. Your length of rein, whether it's longer, shorter, how you learn to adjust it according to X, Y, and Z is so important. And just like in the previous video, so many of my beginner, novice to intermediate riders are not being taught this. And you're being taught one way, and it's usually harmful for the horse's mouth and their body, their self-carriage, and it's also harmful for you. It's not allowing you to really get in the correct body position you need to be in when you want to learn how to ride balanced, feel stable, feel fluid with the horse. Too often I see riders of all disciplines with too short or too long a rein length. And to make matters worse, the rein length never changes during the horse's training or the rider's lesson. It never changes. And to me, it should. Because until you have a really excellent foundation or a schoolmaster, an advanced horse underneath of you, you're gonna have to be able to be flexible with your rein length when you are taking a lesson or training a horse. There's got to be a lot of room for flexibility and adaptability with the rein length, because that's just part of learning, developing both horse and rider, and acquiring a solid foundation. And that's a key here. Most of you are riding horses that have no foundation. They're just a sensible horse that can plod along in these lessons. And that's a whole nother awareness that I bring up in so many of my other YouTube videos. The fact is, rein length will vary according to both the rider and horse's skill level. Meaning if the rider is confident and balanced with a lot of experience, handling unexpected situations when riding, their rein might be longer. But that doesn't mean you should be copying that. Bring some common sense to this. Be cautious. But being cautious doesn't mean you ride with a tight rein or a short rein all the time either. For the beginner or unconfident rider, the likelihood of freezing when feeling scared or uncomfortable or unconfident is prevalent, very high. So that just means that your self-preservation or your response to the unknown or to a sudden change or something sudden because of a lack of experience or skill, your response is going to be what is normal for humans in general. You're going to pull up the rein, tighten your hands, tighten through your whole body. That's normal. I just want you guys to understand that if we don't have an awareness about that, it's not going to change the way we ride. So often in our riding lessons, we're taught so many of the mechanics. We are not taught awareness. We are not taught feel and timing. And that is what I'm specifically bringing up in today's video, are those three areas. It's not just about the mechanics. You also need to develop a feel and a timing, which means how flexible or adaptable you can be. You also need, with your feel and timing, you need to start to develop specific techniques and skills. So let's go ahead and talk about and demonstrate with Lovey here the different styles of riding. So in the previous video, I talked about where your hands should be and how to hold the reins. And we're now at a halt, we can easily demonstrate, and we'll walk too, but we can easily demonstrate the different styles of riding and discipline. So if we're warming up, I'm going to let her tell me where she wants to place her head, which hopefully is really long and low, and I'm going to have a light to casual contact. If I'm a more advanced or skill rider, I might go here if I know my horse. If I know my horse, I might go here, which is pretty loose, isn't it, during our warm-up. So you see how all of this needs to be flexible and adaptable, but you need to know why and when. Now, I get into depth with all of this in my Mastery membership program. So if you all want to learn my holistic way of developing you from the ground up to riding and your horse as a team, I recommend that you join the Mastery membership program because it is a step-by-step guide to teaching you. So thank you. May you always be one with your horse, and I'll see you next week in our continued series.